Hey, episode part 29, Lifeless Love Life in the US and or in the West. How's it going? I wanted to again make this latest video, and then after the video, I'm gonna drive to another city and just enjoy the moment in the other city. Because life is about moments or the moment, because you really never know what could happen tomorrow, unfortunately. Alright, so what's episode 29 about? I've been wanting to talk about this for a while. I've mentioned about statistics and data in my past videos. This one is another one. This one is data coming from COVID, the COVID-19 era, which was in the US. It was back in 2020 through 2022. Feels like a long time. That window that COVID happened. And as much as I have a lot to say about COVID, which I'm not going to get into, but I'm going to get into COVID relating to love life. So I was driving my car one day in another city I used to live in. I used to live in a different part of the US. And one day I was driving. I was listening to the radio, and they said there was a study done during COVID. Of course, we were on lockdown in a lot of Western countries, including the US. The US, as you probably know, some states were open, others were closed. There was a study done where, for the females who dated during COVID, they wanted the guy, in this study, they wanted the guy to be open with them. They wanted the guy to be honest with their intentions with them. And that annoyed me, and that made me laugh. I'll tell you why. Because when I heard of this study of girls wanting the guys to be honest on first dates, or just on dating in general, that told me, in the US, or maybe in parts of the West, but definitely in America, that girls, generally speaking, the American female does not want the guy to be honest on a first date or while they're dating. She doesn't want the guy to keep it real. She does not want the guy to be blunt. Why? Because if he is, rejection. However, because it was COVID, right? During COVID, the world's about to end. If you get COVID, you're gonna die, right? All that. So, by nature or in American culture, the female freaks out quickly. So when the female hears about, oh no, COVID is gonna end the world, if I'm gonna hang out with this guy, I just wanna know the truth right now. Because the world's about to end because of COVID. So that was the mindset of the female in that study that I heard on the radio. It just proved a truth. At least in America, the female on a first date, at least on a first date, she wants a guy to put a mask on. She wants a guy to hide his intentions. She wants a guy to lie. That's what that study that I heard about, that's what that study told me. It just really boggles my mind, man. Again, I've been saying this throughout all the videos. A guy cannot catch a break here. He can't keep it real. He has to be like a con man. He has to be a little deceiving. I mean, it's terrible. It really is. But I was glad to hear that study. I really was. It expressed a lot of truth about our American culture, or my American culture, how uptight it is. Anal America is what I like to call it. Yeah, you know, it's just amazing, right? Now, females do act like this. I'll mention one, and I'll generalize it. I won't be specific. I don't want to make people uncomfortable, but I'll mention one story. I met this girl one night, and I befriended her. I made my move. I did my thing. We exchanged information. Usually, when I do that, I get no message back, or maybe I'll get a message, one, and that's it. Right. The night I met her at a venue. I went about my way. She was with her friend. All good. Later that night, something bad happened in that venue. Something bad happened in that venue. And then the very next day, she sends me this long video of, pretty much she was opening up to me with how she is and her life. That never happens in America. An average guy never gets a long message or a long video of a girl opening up about her life. She did that because something really bad happened in that venue the night before. Again, I'm not going to get into details. But there's something about that where when the American female, or maybe a Western female, but definitely American female, when she feels the world's about to end, or God forbid her life is on the line, all of a sudden she's willing to open up and just be a little easygoing and be upfront, and she's willing to put herself out there in terms of love life. If her life is, God forbid, if it's threatened, if it's on the line, or if she feels the world's about to end, all of a sudden she'll give an average guy a chance. I will say, after that long video, the world didn't end, even though the bad situation happened in that venue. Life became regular again for her, or just in that area, and nothing happened between us. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. It was the same old. So I'm gonna wrap it up. This was episode 29. Lifeless Love Life here. Stay tuned for next episode 30, the big 3-0. Thank you for watching, whenever you watch it, wherever you watch it. Take care of yourself. Again, thank you. I appreciate you checking this out.